He's 90 years old. He should be working 80 hours a week, not 20. What do you think he does with the rest of the time? You think he's developing a cure for cancer? I mean, what do you think he's doing? Drinking and getting high.
Babysitting.
Drinking and getting high. The word of the day is Coldplayed. To be seen at the wrong place with the wrong person at the wrong time. Coldplayed.
Out of all the countries I performed in, my favorite country outside of home is Australia. And I'll tell you why. Australia, much like us in America, has its list of priorities. You know what's not on their list? Political correctness. They do not care about your feelings. It's like a country full of Daves. Believe it or not, it's very refreshing to be around such a large group of people who speak their minds so freely. And if you know that before you go there, you're gonna have an amazing time. But if you don't know that and you show up, it is a culture shock and a half, because I showed up and I didn't know. Everybody says you gotta see the beaches, and I went to the beach. I had people coming up to me. Hey, somebody help me get them back in the water.
People talking me.
Yes.
I know that where do you come from, Missouri?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever been to California before?
I have.
You have, and you liked it here.
It's good.
And you thought it would be a nice thing to come back again and to do this little program.
Suppose.
You suppose?
That's good.
Okay, so now there's a price that comes with that for your free trip and your hotel room.
Right.
You know what that price is?
Being honest.
Yes. Because if you're coming here to play with me, I'll put you back on the plane to Missouri.
Absolutely.
Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know what it is about doctors, but they're just always happy to see you, right?
Ah, Mr. Iglesias, how are you?
I can't fart.
No, Mr. Iglesias, don't worry. We'll take care of everything. Just do me a favor. Roll over on your side. I'll be right back.
So he goes over to the wall and he gets these little gloves. And he comes, don't get ahead of me. He puts them on, right? And he comes over and he puts his hand on my side and he goes, does that hurt? Does that hurt? And then this doctor turned into a magician. Oh, yes, he did. Because his hand disappeared. And it reappeared somewhere way back here. And I'm not going to tell you guys what he did, but you know what he did. Pokemon.
I'm talking about what you put on your side. Is that blue tarp
Thank
what you
you.
put on your side?
Yes,
Yeah.
and there's
Pay
a reason.
attention.
There's a reason. They have 4 Chihuahuas that were harassing my dogs, and my dogs were wrecking my flower beds. So I put the tarp up there so that the dogs
Okay,
couldn't.
it's just ugly. It's just
Yeah,
ugly, but it's
it
not
is.
what I had envisioned, which was throwing tarps over the fence and throwing trash over the fence.
Your Honor, this explains why she puts the tarps up there.
May I?
And her request for a new fence. Not so sweet anymore now.
I never said you. Hey, listen, Mr. Hernandez, I'm not here to determine personalities. I'm telling you that you can't take down her fence.
Understood, Your Honor.
I don't know what she's telling me. I mean, I don't know what this is supposed to.
The tarps are there so we don't go up at her fabulous body.
Okay, she comes to your house uninvited, and she's banging at the door because she knows you're home. I've been here 40 years. I know exactly what happened. Exactly. I don't have to be there. Aside from that, I've had 5 children and a whole lot of teenage grandchildren and granddaughters. While she was away, you had a party and damaged her home. On what date did this happen?
This happened August 10th this year.
Where did you go?
I went to Kalahari with my daughter for her birthday.
How long were you supposed to be away?
4 days.
Did your daughter live with you?
Yes.
How old is she?
She's 6.
So this was not a surprise because her birthday comes the same time every year,
Every year.
right? So you were planning on being away.
Yes.
Get where I'm going?
Yeah.
Now, there was a party at the house when she was away.
But she was aware of the party.
When was that party planned?
That day.
The day of the party.
It was just a small kickback.
What does that mean, a small kickback?
A small party where a few friends come over and we sit back, we listen to music, drink, play games, and things like that.
Okay. It's not her fault that Famous chooses to have another fiancé.
Okay.
If he is a piece of dirt and you want to continue to surround yourself with dirt and have more children with him, knowing that he has someone else, that's your problem. You have female children or all boys?
I have 3 boys.
Good for you. You have 3 boys. Well, I hope that you, in your heart, don't hope that any of your 3 boys turn out to be like their father. Show me your payments.
I didn't pay her.
No, not pay her. You're supposed to pay the other $2,000 for your bail. Show me the payments that you made since October.
I didn't agree with it.
A moron. You are so lucky that you...
Yes, I am.
Yeah, very, very lucky. He doesn't even look like a bargain. I mean, what was the attraction? Seriously. Now that the case is over, you get your $4,000 bail because you're going to be stuck for it because he's a deadbeat. So what I'd like you to tell me is, woman to woman, what was the attraction?
His talk at the time when we met. That's it. I mean, what more can I say, Your Honor?
Nothing. Make better choices. Life is full of choices.
Yes.
Oh, look at these 2. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Your Honor, we were friends. Even though he does work for me at times, we were lifting something to put it on. And he did the count, like we're counting, we're lifting it.
On what date did this happen, sir?
November 28th.
10 months ago? Where have you been since, sir? Did you see a lawyer?
Yes, I saw...
Just a second.
Yes, I did see a lawyer.
And what happened with the lawyer?
They looked at his name and they couldn't find it nowhere in the state of New Jersey to see if he had like any business or any insurance
He has insurance. Is that right?
Yes.
Who was your insurance carrier?
State Farm.
In what name?
It's in my wife's name. Her name is Tony.
I'm going to get you all the information, sir. Then I'm going to dismiss your case without prejudice. You can go get another lawyer and sue him for a lot more than you're going to get here. And I know that I'm in the vast minority in this country. Parents who are stupid enough to let their 10 and 11-year-old little boys play football and be subject to these kind of vagaries among adult men. Well, they can't play in this league because we have different kind of criteria. And you're telling me, even though you have no proof of it, that one of these 10-year-olds got a concussion because he was playing with the wrong league. That has to do more with you guys than with 10 and 11-year-olds. 10 and 11-year-olds can be told, listen, you're too little. You're not big enough to play football yet, especially in a tournament. You want to play tag in the street? You want to take a ball in the street and kick it around? That's fine. It's usually the fathers who are beating their chest out there and pushing their 3'9" kids, skinny kids, out with shoulder pads and potentially getting injured, right? Yours couldn't come back, according to him. You're all a bunch of fools. Causing her a split lip and a heart attack because she had had previous heart condition, and this incident that you created by hitting her with that water bottle, not an empty Pringles can, that type of water bottle, so says an independent witness, and causing her injury, you're responsible for that. She's not responsible for you losing your job. You are. You are. And I don't care whether you have 10 kids to support.
May I say something?
Sure.
She was basically spitting at me.
No, that's not, don't use the word basically like a 26-year-old. Basically is not what she was doing. She was yelling at you. You said she was yelling at you, and spittle was coming out as she was yelling at you. So you feel threatened. Grow up. You have a kid to support. That means you have to grow up. She doesn't owe you a thing.
So she was.
So your case, you asked me if you could ask me a question.
Yeah.
I answered your question. I don't have to answer any more of your questions. You were wrong. I don't say she was right in trying to get in front of you. That's not what I'm here to adjudicate. I'm here to adjudicate your response. And your response was to assault her. And you can't do that. And if you lost your job because of it, good. If that's the kind of temper you have, good. And maybe you have to, maybe because you have an immune-compromised system, you should find another venue to work other than being an Uber driver with a lot of strangers in your car. Maybe. In any event, your case is dismissed. You have a counterclaim for $10,000. That's granted. Judgment on the counterclaim for $10,000. We're finished. I think it's a good idea if you're bringing homeless people into your house that you change the locks every time they leave.
Your Honor, I am a Marine, though, and I don't operate out of fear. It's a ministry. So
well, that's good.
I only fear God and you a little bit.
Well, Mr. Elder, I hope in that order.
Yeah, I was in bed sleeping, and apparently.
What time?
I assume probably 2 or 3 in the morning, something like that. And basically, I heard pounding on the door, sound like someone was kicking in her door. My wife.
He heard pounding at the door.
Correct.
And
I had no idea what was going on. So my wife runs downstairs. In the meantime,
Judge Judy, 2 o'clock in the morning, you hear pounding at the door, you had no idea what was going on, and your wife went down to answer the door?
Yes.
My kind of guy. You told him that you were terminating your lease-to-own arrangement. This is what I read in your complaint. And they had been paying rent of how much, sir?
$950 a month.
And you told him, according to you, this is your complaint, that you were raising their rent to $1,200 a month, effective immediately, correct?
Yes.
And if they didn't like that, you were also modifying the purchase price of the house to $175,000, which was the going rate for the house at the time.
Correct.
Are you out of your mind?
No.
Are you nuts? I mean, I read it and I said, what is wrong with this woman? What do you sit on, sleep on, and brush your teeth with?
What do you sit on, sleep on, and brush your teeth with?
Correct.
Oh. If it was just sit on and sleep on, I guess I'd say the bed, but you don't brush your teeth with your bed. So sit on, sleep on, and brush your teeth with.
Listen, it's so easy.
What do you sit on, sleep on, and brush your teeth with? What do you sit on, sleep on, and brush your teeth with? Not your hands, right? Brush your teeth with your hands?
No.
Okay. I don't know.
Hold on. I guess you said 2 answers.
Sit on, sleep on, brush your teeth. Wow.
Super easy.
Air.
Air?
Oxygen.
No. You brush your teeth with oxygen?
I don't know. I'm just thinking of things that would be all in the same situation. Your hands, oxygen, water. I don't know.
So you get these hats for your grandmother?
Mm-hmm. She's a first lady.
How old is she?
She's 67.
She loves hats?
She loves them.
How many does she have?
A lot. It's a lot.
The one that had to be resized was which hat? Can I see it, please? And is that the one that he ordered?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any sort of photograph of the one that you wanted him to make for you?
He did not send me a photo of the hat that he's supposed to be made.
Okay, and this hat was the one that you wanted?
I previously ordered.
Ordered and paid for?
Yes, ma'am.
And you had it in your possession, you mailed it back to him?
Mm-hmm. And when I mailed it back, I put $500 of insurance on it, and I have the receipt here.
I'd like to take a look at it. How much did you pay for this hat?
$445.
You certainly are masterful. Your mom is a dog and your dad is a banana. What are you?
Where do you get these from? I don't know. I have no idea what that would be.
Really?
Right.
Your mom is a dog. Your dad is a banana. What are you?
I don't exist, probably. So I don't think a banana and a dog can...
Really, a banana dog, perhaps?
A banana dog.
Yeah, that's not the answer. Are you just clueless?
Yes, I'm clueless. Why do you ask me these dumb questions?
Dumb question?
Yes. A banana and a dog.
That have easy answers. You're their son. You want to tell me the cockamamie story that you told me in your answer, or you want to just let it go from there and say what happened is, as Miss Zai says happened, that my 2 pit bull mixes attacked her dog, and I'm going to be responsible for her vet bills? Or you want to tell me this cockamamie story, which I'm going to listen to?
I want to tell you my story.
Go.
Miss I came in to the coffee house. She came to the side door. She rattled the door. She made noise talking, and she threw the dog in. She did not enter.
Just a second. That was the cockamamie part of the story that I wanted you to tell. That was the stupid part of the story that I wanted an intelligent woman who runs a business to tell me. So what you're telling me is that this woman who takes her dog everywhere, this calm dog, who clearly is a dog that is attached to its mother, that she opened the door and threw the dog into your coffee shop. Is that what you want me to believe?
She did.
You're an idiot. Spell was.
W-A-S.
Okay, good. You got one right. Spell her.
H-E-R.
Okay, great. Put it together. What does it spell?
It spells was her. Why are you laughing? That's not even a word.
Put was and her together. Like her?
Was her.
Was her.
It was her.
Was her?
Yeah, I guess.
No.
I don't think it's a word.
So I spell she.
She.
Yeah.
S-H-E.
So the letter S and H spell shh. So put was and her together. What does it spell?
Was her.
Incorrect. You're not even close.
Well, it's obviously incorrect because it's not a word.
It spells wash her.
Wash her?
You settled with your moving company for damage to the house for $1,000 and you kept the check.
I offered.
No, you settled with the moving company for the damage that they caused to their house for $1,000 and you kept the check. What do you mean? That's what you did. That's what you said in your answer you did. You said, if I'm a smarter businesswoman and can settle with them for more money, then that extra $400 belongs to me.
Actually, it was to compensate me for the turmoil of this
You
issue.
are so full of it.
It's not, no, not true.
Absolutely. That's exactly what you are. That's
no.
exactly what you are.
Could
you
I
scammed
give
the
you some
insurance
information?
company out of $1,000 and then you didn't give the owners of the house the check. Do you want to tell me what these signs are?
I put these signs in my windows, and they're there till this day. I took them down yesterday so I
Dear
could bring them
neighbors,
down
I beg
to
your
LA.
help. I am awakened all night by bangs down by the Vibots. Please ask them to stop banging down on me. Mrs. Lawrence, your phone number. You should never put your phone number in if that's your phone number.
My phone number. Nobody ever called me.
How many nines are there between 1 and 100?
How many nines are there between 1 and 100? Nines.
How many nines between 1 and 100?
Okay. 9, 19, 29, 39, 49, 59, 69, 79, 89, 99. So that would be 12? 11. I don't know. How many fingers can I have to do it? 9, 29, 39, 49, 59, 69, 79, 89, 99. So 10.
So what about 90? How long did you know Miss Ray before you moved in with her?
A little over a year.
So she was your girlfriend?
No, she was my friend.
You don't move into a one-bedroom apartment with 3 children, with one bedroom that you share with a friend. If it doesn't make sense, it's usually not true. Now, Miss Kopici?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have children?
Yes, ma'am.
How many?
I have 2.
Any more on the way?
I have 1 on the way.
Mr. McDonald, the father of that child?
Yes, ma'am.
When did you meet Mr. McDonald?
I met him over 2 years ago. It'll be June.
And when did he move in with you?
We were talking for a year as friends. We did
He
hang
has
out.
a lot of friends.
Well, now we're here with baby, so we're different, fiance, whatever.
That just makes you a pregnant friend.
Maybe.
That doesn't make you a wife friend. That makes you a pregnant friend. So you went over to your kid sister's house because you thought she was fooling around with your boyfriend, who confessed to you that he was fooling around with your sister.
Right.
By the way, what did you say or do to your boyfriend?
Well, that's a different story. We got into it before I went over there. But at the end of the day, that's my sister, so I would have took more from her. So that's why I went to go confront her.
Well, that's true. So you expect nothing from your boyfriend so that you're not disappointed.
I was more than disappointed with him, but I was more disappointed with her because that's my sister.
I don't disagree with you. I think that that's probably logical, that you would expect more from your sister than you would do from a boy. Because how old are you?
24.
No morals. They think with a different organ than most people. Your mom has 4 kids. North, south, east. What's the name of the 4th kid?
West.
West?
Yes.
Your mom has 4 kids. North, south, east, what?
West.
It's not west. That doesn't even make any sense.
Well, why would she have 3 kids named North, South, and East and not have a 4th one named West? That doesn't make any sense.
How?
Because they're like a group. You don't just throw 3 things out there and not use the 4th.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, well, it's not west. Guess again.
I don't know. I feel like
your mother has 4 kids. North, south, east, and what?
What?
No.
North, south, east, and what?
Your mom, honey. Your mom. The answer. Let's try to be truthful with each other so that I don't get frustrated. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right? So she moved in with you, with her son. 2 people. At the same time you moved in, he got annoyed, said, I want you to pay rent because you're in violation of your lease. And you understood that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now you can sit. Because whether or not you have any sort of case, that's totally up to you. But if you think that I'm stupid, I resent it. You see the person who's standing to your right?
Yes.
Who is that?
My mom.
10 years from now, you think she's still going to be your mother?
Yes.
You see the guy sitting to your left?
Yes.
10 years from now, you won't remember his face. A dog has 3 puppies, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. What is the mother's name?
What is the mother's name?
Correct.
Correct?
Yes. What is the mother's name?
You didn't say the mother's name. How am I supposed to know? And then you said correct.
Yes.
So her name's correct?
What is the mother's name?
I don't know what the mother's name is. I don't understand the question. You just said the dog's names are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You didn't say anything about the mom's name, so I wouldn't know.
What is the mother's name?
I don't know the mother's name. I don't know.
Saying, what is the mother's name?
I can hear you. I can hear you saying, what is the mother's name over and over again, but I don't know the answer. I don't know.
What is the mother's name? What is the mother's name?
I don't know what the mother's name is. I don't know. There's no context as to what the mom's name would be. I don't know.
It's what?
I don't know.
So you moved in and you paid her rent in June.
Yes. Correct.
And you paid her rent in July. Her.
Yes.
And then she moved out. She says she moved out at some point, and you moved into her space because your lease says the security deposit, $1,385, brought forward from Tammy.
Yes.
Which means that you paid no security deposit.
Correct. But I did not move in her space. We lived in 1 bedroom in the house.
I would like to know why you thought that it was appropriate to dock his pay for her accident.
No, my agreement was, as I walked away, is if you want to pay off Kaylin's balance, which was $600 and some at that point, then you can continue to drive. So I left. Then he started taking runs. He kept driving. So that was our agreement.
How much did you withhold from his pay?
Nothing. He's been paid in full.
Okay.
He did. I mean, I was taking 50%, but he called me and threatened me, said it was illegal.
It is.
Well,
what do you call water that is cold?
Cold water.
Okay, good. What do you call water that is warm?
Warm water.
Okay. What do you call water that is frozen?
Frozen water.
Frozen water. What do you call water that is warm?
Warm water.
What do you call water that is cold?
Cold water.
What do you call water that is frozen?
Frozen water.
Frozen water.
Uh-huh.
So do you see water frozen? You say, oh, there's some frozen water.
I don't think I see frozen water very often, actually. So I don't think I'd say anything at all. Why are you laughing? When do you see frozen water? We don't live in a climate where the water freezes.
Honey, 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 it's called ice. They were not satisfied with your service. That's what the 1-star, 5-star review is for. When I look at a restaurant, I say, I want to look and see what the restaurant is. Some people go there and they love it and the service was terrific, and some people say, I wouldn't serve that to a dog, and the waiters and waitstaff were impersonal and they give it a 1/2 star. That's subjective.
But Your Honor, if you went to a restaurant, had a positive experience and left a 5-star rating, and then said to the restaurant, now I want you to get me on Oprah, I want you to get me on a TED Talk, and said, I'm sorry, that's out of scope, that's not in your fee, and then they lash back out and give a 1-star review, I think that's why we're all here, Your Honor.
Yeah, no, you're not. That's not why we were all here, because you can't prove that.
I have
that you
emails.
tried to get herself on Oprah.
I have emails. She told me to get her on Oprah. I have email evidence.
That's okay. And you said I can't.
And then
First
she
of all,
said, I'll
Oprah's
put
not on
the
the
Google
air
finger
anymore.
down on you if you don't do that.
So you were speeding at 127 miles per hour, drunk, got slapped with a DUI. And Ms. Campbell still bailed you out. She co-signed your freedom. Where were you even working back then?
I was not employed at the time.
What were you doing?
I would just do little side jobs with my friends to make a little money on the side, and I was applying places.
What are you doing now?
I do landscaping for the city.
So you have a job now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. How much do you make?
Approximately $600 a week.
They're coming to garnish home wages for your bail, for your drunk driving at 127 miles an hour. Why do you think she should be responsible for that?
Because I believe Miss Campbell shouldn't have wanted me to come pick her up when I was that intoxicated.
There are 2 ducks in front of a duck, 2 ducks behind a duck, and a duck in the middle. How many ducks are there?
Wait, repeat that.
There are 2 ducks in front of a duck, 2 ducks behind a duck, and a duck in the middle. How many ducks are there?
There's 2 ducks, 1, 2, in front of a duck right here, but then there's 2 ducks behind a duck. So maybe they're behind this duck, and then 1 duck in the middle. So 7, 5.
No.
Well, that would make sense. 2 ducks in front of a duck, 2 ducks behind a duck, 1 duck's in the middle. That makes perfect sense.
It's not right.
So there's 2 ducks in front of a duck and 2 ducks behind a duck, but there's a duck in the middle.
Yes.
6, 7,
8.
How?
You hit him. This is damage to the front end of your car, which hit his car in the rear. Your car hit his car. I mean, you don't have to be a genius to figure that out. Believe me, I'm not a genius. Just tell me why you no longer have anything to sell, either to him or anybody else. So don't give me a whole song and dance. Artie, if I find somebody else to buy my car, you had no car. It was stolen. You had no idea that it was going to be recovered or found, or the condition it was going to be when it was recovered or found. Why didn't you say, Artie, come over and I'll have you $3,000 for you on June 3rd, on June 4th, on June 5th? Why?
Yes, and I did call him and let him know the car was stolen and that I would need to make the payment.
Why? Why would you have to make payments? He had just given you the money. The answer is either I spent it, I didn't have it, I used it for a plane ticket, I didn't want to give him his money back, I'm going to Egypt, he'll never find me. Any one of those things. Why should you make payments to him is the question. You are so stupid. You are so stupid. And I have to, sometimes a judgment has to reflect the stupidity of a litigant. And while there is no cause of action, I'm going to hear her evidence with regard to your harassment, because you're harassing me, and I'm not easily harassed. So I don't know what it is. I can tell you that you're no animal activist.
That's fine.
Because an animal activist would understand that if you would be responsible for a 4-year-old child, even though it was an accident, it happened under your watch.
Well, animals are considered property.
Shut up and listen.
Animals are considered property in the state of California.
Just a second. Well, that's what I said to you. I said if you were a real animal rights activist, you would not consider animals property.
I don't, but the law does.
That's what I just said to you. If you weren't so high on something, then perhaps you would understand.
Guys, you ever been single so long you start to question whether or not it's by choice? And then you find yourself saying things like, guess I'll be single forever, you know, because nobody wants me. Nobody wants me. Now, nobody wants me. Some of you are laughing because you have that friend. A lot of you are quiet because that's you right now. And then you notice how sometimes all it takes are just a couple of minor changes, a couple of minor adjustments to get back in the game. Like maybe you start cutting your hair different. Maybe you start dressing better. Maybe you start, I don't know, showering and shit. Someone takes notice and decides to give you a chance, and now you're back in the game. And there's no greater feeling in the world than that of being in a brand new relationship, because you're just so happy. You're so happy. You're the most optimistic person in the world. Nothing can mess your day up when it's brand new. You can miss your bus on the way to work. There'll be another.
She hadn't been paid in 6 months.
I realize that.
Well, why in the world would she incur a vet bill from somebody who was a deadbeat?
Well, okay.
I mean,
I'm not
this
arguing,
is a business.
but
This is a business.
I realize
so
that.
she's been taking care of your animal for 6 months without getting paid. The animal is injured. There's no question she didn't injure the animal. She notified you right away, and you say, I give you my permission to call a vet and incur further bills on my behalf.
No, I was going to assume the bill.
How does she know that?
I told her that.
You agreed by contract to pay her for boarding.
Me and my ex-boyfriend did, yes.
No, you did. Let's try to be truthful with each other so that I don't get frustrated. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right? So she moved in with you, with her son. 2 people, at the same time you moved in, he got annoyed, said, I want you to pay rent because you're in violation of your lease. And you understood that.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now you can sit. Because whether or not you have any sort of case, that's totally up to you. But if you think that I'm stupid, I resent it. He actually bit you twice.
He bit me 4 times in my thigh, and like 3 times in my arm.
Outrageous.
And he went for my throat.
What are you laughing for, you fool? What are you laughing for?
You
look like a fool.
I
want to tell you something. You look like a
aback.
fool. You want to see her injuries? You look like a fool.
I actually did see her injuries. I cleaned them and everything immediately afterwards.
Shh. I don't know why you're laughing. I mean, if it's just an
It was more of
inappropriate...
a wow, because I actually saw the last bite, and he was not going for her throat. I actually called him off of her. I mean, the bite is approximately here.
You're marrying her?
Yes, ma'am.
Good for you. Lots of luck with that.
We wake up Frankie.
If I call your father is not going to know the story that he just told me. And I'm going to ask him one question. And that is, did you drive your daughter and the 3 children and her fiancé home Christmas time? What is your father going to tell me?
Yes.
That he did?
Yes.
Fine. Let's get his phone number.
That's not necessarily true, okay? It's not necessarily true. I had to...
Sit down. See how easy it is?
Okay.
You see how easy it is? How old are you, Mr. Moynton?
60 years old, Your Honor.
60?
Yes.
A baby.
I hope the ladies think so.
You hope
the ladies.
The ladies think so?
Yes,
Oh,
I hope
I think
they
you
think
do
so.
just fine. How old are you, Mr. Sutton?
74.
74. That's more my style. Don't get cute with me. You see this?
Yes.
This proves that he told it before you insured it. Show me the valid registration now.
Well, it's in my wallet.
Let him go get it. I'm going to dismiss your case. This is automobile insurance. It's not a registration. This says that the effective date of this insurance was 4 days after the defendant, 4 days after effective date of the policy, March 28th, 2017. Now, this is the 3rd time I'm asking you. for the registration of the car to show me that it was registered on the 24th of March, 2017. Do you have it or do you not have it?
I've got a folder full of paperwork.
Well, would you return this to Miss Brennan, please? Miss Brennan, you may think that you're going to get cute with somebody else. You're not going to get cute with me. You don't want to go there. Okay. There are 10 million people that watch this program every day. Right. Do you want to go through your criminal history? You want to go through your mental history? You want to go through when you've been psychiatrically hospitalized? You want to go through all of those things?
I do.
Okay.
I don't mind. They're all been lies.
Just a second. I don't know that. If you've been arrested 2 or 3 times, what you've been arrested for, all of those facts come out in a defamation suit. Do you understand?
They were all dismissed.
Oh, well, I assume you have that information. What I'm telling you is the likelihood of you getting any money is 0, because right now, whatever she wrote about you or whatever you said about her in here, that she's a danger to her mother.
She is.
She's been living with her mother her whole life. You were a visitor for 4 days and caused trouble. What I'm telling you is it's a sad situation. It's not a loss. Great. I knew I would find out quickly who I was dealing with. Who are you?
His girlfriend.
His girlfriend? You have another girlfriend. You people must be idiots. He has a felony domestic violence where he got $50,000 bail. What are you doing? Are you people out of your mind? Are you just dull-witted? $50,000 bail. Do you know how badly it must have been alleged that he hurt this former girlfriend? Do you have any clue? Duh.
I fell asleep on the couch, and I woke up all and Frankie was watching TV. He goes, "We don't give a look, Disney." And I was like, "Dude, what's the big deal? Hey, it's Disneyland. What, you never done?" You may bet Mary took me. Oh, mother freaking. Next morning. Welcome to the magical world of Disney. We walk in the park, he's all happy. We get into the middle of the park, and he's so funny. He starts getting winded. I thought it was hysterical. Because up until then, I'd only saw myself get like that, you know. Sort of see a little 10-year-old version of hysterical. What's panic?
How old are you?
2 years old.
And how old are you?
I am 3 years old, Your Honor.
Okay. Too young and too stupid to make a baby. And then you think, Miss Roseberry, that life is going to give you a 50-50 proposition? It's not going to give you a 50-50 proposition. Get that out of your head or you will be constantly disappointed. Take that from an older person, very older person. Tell me why your disability benefits were cut off last year.
That has nothing to do with this case.
Oh, it has everything to do with this case. It has everything to do with your last answer. Because when I ask you, well, you paid money to GC, and you start dancing around because if you were paid $25,000 to GC a project, even though you paid other people, then you committed fraud on the federal government. They're going to come looking for you. It has everything to do with this case. You want to tell me why your disability was stopped? If it was.
It had nothing to do with my case with him.
Really? Your case is dismissed. You may be hustling for a long time, Miss Smith, but you don't hustle me.
I don't feel like I owe her any.
I don't care what.
owe her anything because I didn't ask her.
I actually don't care what you feel. I actually don't care what you feel. You're 43 years old. You have children. You have an elderly mother who still works to support herself. Take care of your business, your children. You made them. You enjoyed making them. You look as if you enjoy taking care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Your mother's not asking you to take care of her. But if she uses a credit card, not savings, to help you out, and she has to pay back that credit card, that's your responsibility.
But when I tell her repeatedly...
Got it, girl? Pay him back for the ticket. It didn't work out. Pay him back for the ticket. Nobody likes to be made a fool out of. And you are slippery. I mean, I'm getting such slippery feelings from this, which doesn't tell the whole story. You had not met this man. You called him complaining. He says crying. You say no, but I was expected at the meeting for my daughter, who's an actress. I was expected, and you didn't have the money. And that's really why you reached out to him. No. You had never met the man. You had never met the man.
No, ma'am, I had not.
And then you met him.
Yes.
And then after this, you met him.
I did.
And he said he liked you.
And I said I liked him.
And you said I liked you. And then he said, well, we like each other. Would you take down your dating profile from the internet?
And
according to your answer was, no, I'm going to leave up my profile for a while.
That's not what I said.
Well, let's see.
What I said was that I didn't want to remove it.
That's what I
would
just said.
place it.
Tell me what you're doing to take care of the dog.
I do everything I can for my dog. My dog comes first. My rent comes first, obviously, but then my dog comes second.
Just a second. How do you pay your rent if you don't work?
Because I have interviews and I have money saved up.
You pay your rent from interviews? I never heard anything so ridiculous
I
in
have
my
interviews
life.
coming up for money, and I have money saved.
Sorry. Listen, when you make an error in judgment by selling a dog to a teenage fool, sometimes you have to live with that guilt.
I understand.
I mean, did
made
you
a
listen to
big
this
mistake,
answer?
And I would
Did
do
you listen to this
anything to
answer?
fix it.
I get my money from interviews. And I have interviews coming up, and that's how I pay my rent, from interviews. And
Your Honor.
America, big trouble. Perfect hair. We're done. He's an idiot. Do you understand? You want to hook your star to an idiot? Good for you. Put your hand down. I believe her. Let's not try to make you look any more foolish than you already are. You got a loser for a boyfriend. You listen to the rubbish that he's talking, and you react to it because he knows how to push your buttons, and he's a liar and a cheat. Don't you get that? And as a result of that, there was already an altercation 8 months before where windows got broken and the police were called. What kind of thing is that for what apparently is an intelligent woman? Forget him. He's a piece of nothing. Mr. Harper, you and the defendant met on a website and had several conversations and decided to meet. And meeting at your homes was not possible for whatever reason, so you decided to meet at a hotel.
Correct.
On what date?
Roughly, I believe it was the 9th.
Of what?
Of...
I have 12 options.
Okay. Well, then, how about we go with October?
No, how about you just tell me what date this happened
Okay,
on?
October, ma'am.
Of what year?
2019. Sorry, 2019.
What was the name of the hotel?
I don't remember.
Where was it located?
It was in Salt Lake City, Utah.
What time did you get there?
We first actually met up at about 12:30.
In the morning?
In the afternoon.
Did you meet downstairs or upstairs?
Oh, okay, downstairs.
So you went up to the room together?
Yes, correct.
Who paid for the room?
She did on her card with the thought that I would
No
pay.
thought.
Okay.
No thought. Who paid for the room?
She did, and I paid her back.
Oh, no. That's not what you said here. He has 2 equal parents, a mother and a father. And just because you're his mother, you have no greater rights to him to set a standard, to take care of him if he's sick. No greater rights than I do. And so when he said no, it irritated you. I guarantee you also went to his job on Wednesday. I guarantee you also went to his job on Wednesday. And you went back on Thursday, and you didn't find him on Thursday. And now he's annoyed because he's getting calls from his job that you're there.
All he had to do was let me see that he was okay. He was crying in the house for his mother.
He has no obligation for that. He wouldn't be crying for his mother if you weren't acting like a moron outside the door.
I didn't do anything. I didn't break the windows. I didn't.
Oh, yes, you did.
Your Honor.
Oh, yes, you did.
He was crying in the house because his mother was breaking out windows.
No, he wasn't.
At that time, senior management team gathered to discuss and determine it was necessary, based upon employee protocol, to place the employee on administrative unpaid leave. Do you understand what your daughter did? Do you understand what your daughter did?
Yes, but she didn't do that.
You mean somebody took her phone?
No, it's been copied.
Do you mean somebody took her phone?
No.
Just coincidentally? Is that what you want me to believe?
No.
You want this brain to believe that? That somebody took her phone. That's a cell phone? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody took her cell phone and called the employment of her ex-boyfriend and stated to them that he had numerous criminal charges pending against him, and then returned her cell phone to her? Is that what you want me to believe, Mr. Massaro?
No.
Is this what you want this person?
No.
Look at this face. I want you to tell me how the stone got in that diamond.
It was from my ex-husband, who's now deceased, God rest his soul, and I took it from this diamond.
May I see it?
Yeah. The other diamond is my mother's diamond.
And was that in 2011?
Yes. My daughter was the jeweler at the time.
It's a slightly larger stone. So it came out of this ring.
Correct. Yes.
Put in this setting.
Yes.
That he paid for.
Yes.
He paid for the setting.
The setting only.
Right. He didn't pay for the diamond. Do you understand?
No.
Well, I'm telling you, he didn't pay for the diamond.
I received the diamond 12 New Year's. I received a diamond. I'm in the middle of this.
Well, let him buy you his own diamond. This is her diamond.
Look at me! Look at me! I've been in combat. Nothing can faze me. Nothing can surprise me anymore. You don't say. So I took a step towards them, I grabbed my shirt, and I flashed them. And then I walked away. And you know what happened next? They started talking. I gave that couple the greatest gift they will never, ever have known. Something new, something spontaneous, something outrageous, something neither one of them had ever seen before. I gave them a new story. I promise you, every year moving forward, all they're going to talk about is what happened at 55.
Did she ever run up on you with the clubhouse?
Yes.
And you said, I don't have any money for you.
No, she knocked my hat off and all, you know.
She knocked your hat off?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's your counterclaim, which is sort of funny.
Yeah.
And you said that she disrespected you. You're the head of this bikers association, and because she did things like knock your hat off and disrespect you in the club, your position as head of the bikers club was placed in jeopardy. So you have a, what? I don't make this thing up. How could you make this up? He's suing her for slander and assault because she knocked his hat off. Do you know the difference between the truth and a lie?
Yes.
Tell me the difference.
A lie is a story that you make up, and the truth is what happened.
If I were to hold up this object and tell you that this was an elephant, would that be the truth or a lie?
A lie.
Now, I want you to look over there to this handsome gentleman over here. If I were to tell you that my court officer was a short, fat, bald guy, would that be the truth or a lie?
A lie.
Sorry, Bertie. Now, if I were to tell you that the judge in this case is a young, beautiful woman, would that be the truth or a lie?
The truth.
Yes. Very smart boy.
That's my big thing, Ring. I just wanted to take out the trash. He's 16 years old now and should have been doing this since he was 10, but you know, better late than never. And what he does is he'll sit in the living room and he tunes out the rest of the house. He sits there and he'll put on these headphones that I got for Christmas a couple of years ago. These Beats with the freaking studio button, and it cuts out all of the sound. They are so strong that when he starts watching his YouTube videos, he can't hear himself laugh. And for me, that is the funniest thing in the world. I'm in the other room and I can hear him. This is what I hear. I'm in the other room like, who brought the Germans?
So what makes you think you're not responsible for the vet bill?
Because I don't believe I am. I mean, my cat wasn't on a leash. There is no leash law in California.
Well, you choose to let your cat outside, and cat doesn't have to be on a leash. That doesn't mean you're not responsible.
But doesn't she?
That just means if you choose to let your cat outside, and if you choose to let it walk without a leash, if it goes over to a baby in a carriage,
correct,
jumps up on a carriage,
correct,
and scratches the baby's eyes out, you're going to be responsible.
Absolutely.
You're going to be responsible, even though there's no cat leash law. You're responsible. Your responsibility.
I respectfully don't agree.
Well, I don't care what you agree with. I mean, did you go to an accredited law school?
No, I didn't.
Did you go to any law school?
No.
Then I'm telling you what the law is. Have you been selling candy? That's either a yes or a no.
No.
Why?
Unfortunately, since he maliciously slandered me on social media with the video he put up, all orders have completely ceased. I have lost thousands of dollars in projected profits
Well, listen, you weren't making thousands of dollars because if you were making thousands of dollars, you wouldn't have needed a loan for rent. That divorce has been going on for how long?
Since 2012. We're still waiting on him to respond. He was present in court. The judge told him to respond, and he still hasn't.
Since 2012?
Yes,
What
ma'am.
what is wrong with you?
That's not true,
Stand
Your
up.
Honor.
Stand up. No.
There's a docket number in
Judge,
here.
your last name is?
Reese.
You don't have to stand so close to your mother at your age. What's taken you 7 years to respond to plaintiff's divorce papers? Don't make up a story.
Not gonna make up a story.
Just tell me direct.
I petitioned for divorce in 2012 when I was in the military, Your Honor.
And she didn't respond?
No, we had to close it because Texas didn't have jurisdiction, and when they found out that me and the kids had been in California for more than 90 days, him and Carol had to cancel their claim, and he was present. And like I said, if you pull up the docket number,
Just a
you can
second.
see he was there.
So let me understand this. Your mom's a teacher and still raising your kids, 2 grown adults doing nothing but making babies, and she's the one paying for it all. I'm just trying to figure this out. Do you understand how ridiculous that sounds to me? What's more ridiculous is that the 2 of you are fighting over him. Because this is a case of an assault. As if he was some sort of a prize.
Don't you know 3 strikes you're out? He already has children with 2 other women that he's not taking care of, that he's not loyal to, that he's not faithful to. What in the world makes you think you're different? What makes you think you're different? You're not different. He supports the other 2 because they take it out of this check. I guarantee you, if I ask the lady who has his oldest child whether he gives her $200 every time he sees her, she was going to say, "Want?"
Did you receive any rent? This is all crossed out. This is not a check.
It's the carbon copy of the check, Your Honor.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't at all. It's a carbon copy of nothing. It's a carbon copy of something that you wrote yesterday. What's next? February.
Okay, well, I have a carbon copy also for $375 that I wrote to
That
Ryan
you wrote
for
yesterday.
rent.
Go ahead. I want to see a canceled check. You know what a canceled check is from a bank?
I do not.
How old are you?
32.
Well, if you're 32 years old, you should know what a canceled check is from a bank. Go.
Is that the same
Next.
as a voided
Next.
check? Okay.
Next.
So I pull up to this fast food restaurant with a big M on it. And again, the speaker's like, "Yo, may I help you?" And I'm crying. I'm like, "You have no idea." What I eventually wound up doing, you guys, is I started low carbing. Now, I am not eating healthy by no means, okay? I still eat fast food every single day. And people question it. How do you eat fast food and lose 100 pounds? I'll give you an example. I'll go to a burger place and I'll order a double cheeseburger. I won't eat the bread. I won't eat the onions, the tomato, the ketchup. I'll eat the meat, the cheese, the mayo, the mustard, and I'll order up to 3 with my 3 diet sodas. And people go, "That's unhealthy. The cholesterol's gonna kill you." I agree. But guess what? Cholesterol is going to take 10 years to kill me. Diabetes is going to do it in 2. Right now, I'm winning by 8. Hell yeah, that's tall, fluffy math, bro.
Now I'm going to ask you certain questions, okay? How old are you?
I am 34 years old.
How many times have you been incarcerated?
0.
Just a second. Do you have a driver's license?
I do.
Do you have a high school education?
I do.
Do you have an education beyond high school?
I do.
When was the last time you were psychiatrically hospitalized?
Never.
Do you get my drift?
I do.
You want me to ask you the same questions?
You can.
Great. Do you have a high school degree?
Yes, I do.
Do you have a college degree?
No, I don't.
How many times have you been arrested?
Once.
See? Getting closer, right? Yeah. Got my drift?
I do.
Okay. Now you owe her money for rent.
She was like real drunk, out of her mind, and swinging her arms, and I just know the phone went out the window.
My phone went out the window. I was on the phone with the dispatcher telling her that I need assistance.
Do you have that? Do you have that report from the dispatcher? I'd like to see it.
Not the report from the dispatcher, but I got the report from his parole officer.
No, I need the report from the dispatcher. That you were on the phone with the dispatcher.
No, I don't got that report from the dispatcher.
Good. Listen, I can't deal with 2 drunk people. When you get drunk, bad things happen.
Like, for example, my son, he's 18 years old, but he still doesn't cuss at home, okay? Now, whatever he does in public, I have no control over, but at home, he knows he cannot cuss. One time in like 13 years, I caught my son cussing at home, and I couldn't even get mad. He had fallen down the stairs. I don't mean to laugh, but think about it. What am I gonna do to him that's worse than what he just did to himself? I heard it too. Just, ah! Son of a bitch!
It's a larceny.
Well, I
don't care. It's a will.
I didn't larceny
You're not a
anything.
lawyer. Are
I
you a
cleaned up
lawyer?
my yard.
I don't. Are you a lawyer?
No, ma'am.
I'm telling you, it's a larceny. It's the same thing. Let's say it wasn't a basketball, and it was a 4-carat engagement ring that you found on your lawn.
Yes, ma'am.
And you took it and you took it inside. And the person said, oh, gee, I know I dropped it. It had to be here. Came up, knocked at your door and said, do you have my 4-carat engagement ring? And you said, yes, I do. It was on my lawn. And you can't have it back.
But I had several balls.
I don't care.
I mean, a 4-carat ring is totally different than several.
Who was late coming to court today?
It wasn't
Who
not
was
me.
late?
It was Gabby.
I was late.
Why?
I was confused on the times that I was supposed to be here. It's
How
a new
could you
city,
be confused?
so it's a different time zone.
I'm just curious. You flew here from where?
From New York.
Well, of course, if it's a different time zone.
I've never flown to the West Coast in my life.
So what?
I'm sorry. I apologize, Your Honor.
She's always confused.
I don't want to go door to door again. So I said, I got an idea. I take Frankie to Walmart. We get to Walmart, and Frankie goes, what are we doing here? I got it, watch. We walk in. I said, grab a cart. Follow me. And I lead Frankie all the way to the candy section. Well, as soon as we get to the candy section, I stop the cart. And I got in Frankie's face, and I said, Frankie, you have exactly 30 seconds to grab as much candy as you can. Ready? Go! And he froze. I said, dude, clock's ticking. You better move. Hold it. So he grabs a bag, looks at it, throws it in the cart. Grabs a second bag, looks at it, throws it in the cart. Grabs a third bag, and on the third bag, time! And it was the first time I heard him go,